Hi, everybody. This is Jody Susan, and this is a special broadcast that I'm doing today, looking my best that I can for today. And you're probably thinking, well, Jody, why do you look so crappy? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about exposure to toxic water. Um, I've been really sick, and spoiler, I don't really get sick. There always has to be some sort of outlying cause, or maybe I'm manifesting something. My body needs to release something, but I don't really get sick anymore. Um, and so I did have this manifestation, and I was clearing, limiting beliefs and all that stuff. And that has its impact on the body and the mind and all that for sure. But it doesn't usually have you draining pus from your eyes and every other orifice of your body. But I will tell you what does. So I'm going to share a screen, um, and I encourage you to do this work yourself. I want you to go to the ewg.org, and the ewg.org is the Environmental Working Group. They have a tap water database, and I put in my county, which is Cobb County. So you just do this by zip code, and it'll let you select the county. And the contaminants detected, and forgive me because I may slur over my words because I have so many toxins in my body right now. It's not even funny. Because so let me cut to the chase here. I forgot to replace my under the counter water filtration system, and I got really sick. And so let me show you what I'm exposed to from that. Okay. So, and you are too, by the way, right? So if you live in Georgia or wherever you live, you get this. I mean, this is for you. So in Cobb County, um, so it says EWG's drinking water quality report shows results of tests conducted by the water utility and provided to the EWG by the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, as well as information from the U.S. EPA Enforcement and Compliance History Database, ECHO. For the last quarter, assessed by the U.S. EPA, tap water provided, so January of 2021 to March 2021, so it's about a year, well, it's over a year old. Tap water provided by this water utility was in compliance with the federal health-based drinking water standards. It's in compliance. If you take a look at me, let me just show you this. This is what compliance looks like. I look pretty crappy. So I'm going to show you what this looks like again. And let me see if we can do this. All right. So legal guidelines. So there's 10. So let's go here. So first of all, there are 10 contaminants that exceed the EWG health guidelines. And legal does not necessarily equate to being safe. Getting a passing grade from the federal government does not mean the water meets the latest health guidelines. And legal limits for contaminants in tap water have not been updated in almost 2 decades. And the best way to ensure clean tap water is to keep pollution out of the source water in the first place. And there's so 10 exceed, and there's 18 total. And again, legal does not mean safe. So you would just, put in your zip code, which is what I did, 30144. And you can also get a guide. So you can go to this website and get a guide. So right now we're viewing contaminants detected. I can't even pronounce half of these things, but bromo dichloromethane is 141 times the EWG's health guideline. Chloroform, 75 times the EWG's health guideline. Chromium hexavalent, 4.3 times the EWG's health guideline. The chloromethane, 21 times the EWG's guideline. So, dichlorotic acid. I think you're getting the picture here. Haloacetic acids, 232 times the EWG's health guideline. And so you can see in nitrates and nitrites, trialomethanes, all these things. Now, you look at these big numbers, right? What I want you to really look at here now is, what is the potential effect? I'm trying to highlight it here for you. It says, if potential effect is cancer, all of these, cancer, right? So it's not bad luck when you're getting cancer. It's not bad luck when you're getting sick. It's a conscious flipping choice. It's a flipping choice if you're not filtering your water. This was my choice because I forgot to filter my water. So I'm going to show you the other part. These are other things that are detected. Aluminum. There is no legal limit for aluminum, which this is explaining my brain fog right now. So this utility has 10.1 parts per billion. There is no legal limit. And the EWG health guideline is 600 parts per billion. So it's, but you don't want to be putting aluminum. Fluoride is in there, manganese, chlorate. All these things are in our water. Also, contaminants tested for, but not necessarily detected. This is all in there. And then the other thing I want to share with you, and I'm going to come back on here, is that they're not, maybe I didn't necessarily see all the pharmaceuticals. So for your neighbors who are on, prescription drugs, you're drinking that. You're showering in that. So I'm the canary in the coal mine. I get hit like this. So it may take you longer before you get highly emotional. I mean, you can ask my husband. He thinks I'm, not very nice today. And he's correct. I'm not very nice. I'm doing the best that I can. But you get very emotional, erratic. I've had a headache. I'm like, I don't even get headaches. I don't remember the last time in decades that I've had a headache. So, if, I've got stuff coming out of my eyes, I've got congestion, I've got, my limbs, for the first time, my lymphatics are not happy, right? So this is such a simple, and there's a super simple, solution. And, but I want you to know that if you're not feeling well, don't just chalk it up to bad luck, and don't just take, a drug, an Advil, and pop a pill and hope that it's going away. I hate to tell you, it's not going away until you modify your behavior. And the behavior that has to change is getting the toxins out of your water supply. So how do you do that? And how do you do it affordably? So, and this is why I do what I do for a living, by the way. I sell things. Well, I'm a medical intuitive, right? But I lead people to wellness, and I sell people things that I personally use myself to help them reclaim their health, because I've been through this. So on my website, Susan Essentials, and the links are in the thread, you go to the water filtration system section. And as you see here, it says, did you know that your tap and shower water could be making you sick? Well, the answer for me is yes. Did you know that? Because, if you don't know that, you need to know. So there's a little red button here. You can check the pollutants in your zip code. You can look here at the third-party tested lab reports for the filters that we sell. So the filters that we sell, and this is really huge, guys. A lot of people aren't providing, a lot of companies are not providing the third-party tested reports that show that they're actually taking toxins out. Okay? So ours take out, I think it's over 220 different contaminants. You'll find it when you see it on the report, the exact number, but it's around there. So, so then you can schedule an appointment to see us or just get on there and buy one because this is crazy. So when we lived in a house, we had the whole house water filtration system. And we also, now that we're in an apartment, because we moved to Georgia, couldn't find a home, we have a multitude of different water filters. Thank God for that, because I don't have to wait for my filter to come in. But you can get the over the counter, which is this white one right here. You can get a whole house. You can get this one, which this is the Pro One gravity gripper. And, there's another competitor out there. We'll go nameless. Our filters work in their device, starts with a B, ends with a Y. And what I understand from their filters are actually not the device, but their filter is leaching aluminum into the water. Well, aluminum contributes to early onset Alzheimer's, dementia, all that. Excuse me, I'm really sick. So you want to, if you have a filtration system for the home that looks like this tall silver one, and it starts with a B and ends with a Y, and you don't want to replace your filters with that because they're leaching aluminum, call us. Our filters work. I've confirmed that. We have shower heads, and the shower heads, we have the handheld or this one that just, sticks up from the, it's a standard. Let's just say that. So it's, let me see if I can show you others. So and then they're all on sale. Yeah, that's the other part. So they're all on sale right now, 25% off. The whole house is 15% off. And so this is the best time to buy this. We have ones for the refrigerator, which we have ones, this is great for camping. This is great for events, the home. You can have one for the office right here, which is the water pitcher. We have all of these. The Scout is great if you want to go hiking. Again, under the counter, whole house. And this is the FS10. So this is what we have in our kitchen, and I didn't replace the filter in time. And so that's why I'm so sick. So, finally, this is not all you have to do. Okay. So let's come back. So now let's say you get your filter and you got to detox. You want that brain fog gone? You've got to detox. So you've got to get so here's what you may not understand. So when you're, drinking this water, one of the main contaminants in our water supply is glyphosate. Now, glyphosate pulls the minerals, is originally made to pull minerals that decalcify the pipe. So if you're drinking or eating something with glyphosate, guess who's the pipe now? You are. So you got to pull, you got to stop that pull of all those minerals out of your body. Now, if the minerals are being pulled out of your body, guess what's happening? You get brain fog. This is science. You can go look it up. So, and so for brain fog, what does that really mean? Well, I can't focus, I can't think, I can't process, I can't complete sentences very well. I've had so many essential oils today. So so we'll get to the solution. The first thing is you got to get the crap out of your body. And there's a bunch of different oils that you can use for that. There's different ways. So if you don't want to do oils, it's fine, but you can reach out to me and you can get a free consult for 20 minutes on options and how to get these into your home safely and quickly and direct to your door. But things like, ginger is an anti-inflammatory, grapefruit, anti-inflammatory, cinnamon, anti-inflammatory, peppermint, anti-inflammatory. These are all essential oils that I've used this morning just so I could get up here and look as beautiful as I am. But at least I can complete a sentence now, because before I couldn't even get out of bed. So, and then you have to make sure that so you're getting rid of the inflammation, but you also got to add minerals back in. Okay. And also use activated charcoal. So you got to get your magnesium in. You've got to get your iodine in. You've got to get all these minerals back into your body so your brain can function. So this is what's really key. So again, if you are not filtering your water, if you're just piping into this now, looks like we have some people that just piped in. Thank you. So if you're not filtering your water, it is critical that you do. This is why I look so beautiful, because I was drinking water. I hadn't eaten for 8 days because I was so sick. And then when I finally ate, I boiled some water with some other stuff in it, and I got hit bad. So it is not only your drinking water, as I mentioned, you want to be using a shower head. And it's so much cheaper than buying bottled water. And that's the last thing we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about people who are buying bottled water and think that that's okay. I am here to tell you no. It is not okay. If it's not third party tested and they're not telling you what's in that water, most of the time you're buying tap water that they took the chlorine out of, and now they're just serving you that. And if you want to verify what I'm saying, go to the EWG.org, go to their website. Uh, there's a tap water database and there's a bottled water database. So this is the time for the holidays. Okay. You want to have joy and peace with your family. You can't do that if your body's having to fight off all these toxins. And so actually, and this might be the last thing I say about this. I was kind of running a fever. Why? Because my body was fighting and sweating out all these toxins. It mimicked a fever. I didn't actually have any virus, or maybe I got one from the water, but the root cause of all of this was the fact that I was drinking water that was not filtered, and my body had to be the filter. And you don't want to be the filter. This sucks. So, anyways, I urge you to go to the EWG.org. I'll show you that one more time. And here's the EWG.org. So you go to the database. And in the database, it will show you your zip code, the contaminants that you contacted. Okay. And it's really crappy. And they all exceed the EWG safe guidelines. And there's other detected and then exceed guidelines. Okay. And then we are going to show you, I am going to show you there's a menu here. So they have, one for the bottled water, which I'm not going to bring up now, but I lived in Illinois, right, in Barrington. So I'm going to go there. So I entered the zip code for that. Let's see if, yeah, you can see that on there. Awesome. So let's say you live in Palatine. I lived in Palatine for a long time. So 10 contaminants exceed the EWG, health guidelines. Okay. So this is just, it's way too much. And so if your neighbors are taking medications, you are taking their medication. So you're being medicated against your consent. Okay. So that's Palatine, Illinois. That's where I used to live. And I also used to live in Barrington. I also used to live in Schaumburg. Let's look at Schaumburg. So Schaumburg, Illinois, 10 exceed the EWG health guidelines, 17 total contaminants. All of these things are causing cancer. So potential effect. Chloroform causes cancer. Chromium causes cancer. All these things. And so give yourself the gift of health this time. Give yourself the gift of health. So, and thank you, Teddy. I love you. She says she dropped in to say hello and she says she's so proud of me and my work. Yeah, you'd be more proud of me if I had remembered to change out my filter. But anyway, so to get the solution, thank you, Teddy. We love you. I love you. So to get the solution, go to Susan Essentials. Okay. And then if you want a free consultation on the water and or the supplements, we can help you with that. That's on the front of the database. So here are the water filters that we have. Don't forget the shower. Don't forget the tap. It's always best to do whole house, but you can't sometimes. So if you can't, get the pieces that you need and get your life on. All right. Oh, and Andrew says he has seen firsthand the reactions of Jody's body to the toxins in the water. Yeah, so Andrew, I was telling people how crabby I was and that I was yelling about things that really just don't even matter, people. And here's the thing, if you're being erratic, and I was being erratic, if you're being crabby, it's not bad luck. If you're getting pus coming out of your eyes, it's not bad luck. There's always a reason. All right. I wish you guys to, get these filters. Bye.